plan our 3-day trip, let's say, down to the hour. Oh man, I thought it couldn't do it. It can do it. It actually can do it. Hello everybody, my name is Jemmy, and today I'm going to be giving you a brief overview on how to use ChatGPT. And you guys probably already know what ChatGPT is. It's, as if you don't know, it's a language model that's really popular right now. It can do a lot of stuff and it's really capable. And today I'm going to be showing you how to use it and what is the purpose of this AI language model. So, well, before we begin, I want to say that the background might be different because I need to move into a new setup. So probably next video I'm gonna have the green screen back, but yeah, I think it's pretty okay right now. So a brief overview of ChatGPT. First, we're gonna look at what is it. Then we're gonna look at how can we use it in our daily life, and we're gonna look at some prompts, some secret ways to use ChatGPT. And last but not least, we're gonna look at the abilities. Stay until the end because there is a bonus section, very fun bonus section. Yes, I made it by myself. But anyways, these are the 4 main sections that we're going to tackle. So let's start off with what is it. So we're going to be looking at what are you and what is your purpose. So let's control tab and let's head over to OpenAI, and this is basically the home of ChatGPT. And instead of trying to research on Google and trying to find out what is ChatGPT, let's ask it let's ask the ChatGPT itself. What is your purpose? Like so. Let's see what it answers. It's thinking. As an AI language model, my purpose is to assist and provide information to users to interact with me through a very natural language process. I am designed to understand and respond to a wide variety of questions and requests, and to provide helpful and informative responses. My purpose is to facilitate communication and assist users in finding the information they need to the best of my ability based on my training data. So it's basically an AI language model that helps and that assists you in providing information, and it's going to interact with you through a natural language processing, which I think the grammar is a bit off, but it's basically saying like it's an AI language model that acts as like human kind of, and it shows you like it provides you information as a human would provide information, not a robot, right? So I asked this before actually, and oh wait, where is it? There you go. Okay, let me delete this. All right. So I asked this question. Oh no, my slides. Oh no. All right. So I asked this question before, and it had 3 points. I asked it, what are your 3 main purposes? And it said to assist and provide, which we also saw, improving itself from interactions. This is interesting. So basically, as well as when we're learning from it, it's also learning from us. It's kind of like taking what questions we're asking, and if we like the question or not. Hence the little thumbs up, thumbs down button right here. I'm giving this thumbs up. Thumbs up. That was pretty good. This shows that it did a pretty good job with the answering process, and it will keep repeating this action towards other users. So as you can see, it is learning from us, and I recommend you doing this to help it grow and understand us better. And as that's the improving itself from interactions process, so it's growing along with us instead of us growing by ourselves. And it's also contributing to the advancement of AI. I'm pretty sure what this means is that as it improves, it also improves the overall AI technology. And as you can see, AI is growing pretty fast, right? And we have to develop along with it instead of letting it catch up, which it probably will, but we have to do our best to be prepared. And yeah, as I said earlier, I asked it what is your purpose in 3 points, and this is what it replied with. All right, let's move on. So number 2, application. How and when do we use this AI? Basically, when should I use ChatGPT? I'm not going to ask it like, oh, when I wake up, what should I do first, right? That's a bit like silly. So when are we going to actually use it? So I asked ChatGPT itself again, when should I use you? And it said school assignments, when you have problems in issue, and really anything else at all. So school assignments, of course, if you're in school or if you're not in school is stressful, right? You have a lot of assignments, you have a lot of homework, you have to do this and that. And sometimes it can be overwhelming and you can't really do it all by yourself and you need some help. And if you don't have teachers or anybody with you, just use ChatGPT. It helps you with all your problems that you need. Pretend you have science homework, you can ask it what is the formula for, you know, glucose, or what is the formula equation for photosynthesis, etc., right? So you can just ask that and it'll reply with a really good answer, which you could just turn into your teacher. Not saying you should, but just in case, it's always here. Some problems and issues. So even if it's outside school or inside school, if you run into some issues or problems that you can't solve, look no further than ChatGPT. Again, this thing can solve most of your problems that you have. For example, tech issues, math problems, what else? Tips on, like, I don't know, gardening, or like maybe daily routine, something like that. So it can provide you with assistance, or, you know, inform you on something that you need to know. And basically anything else at all. That's what I said earlier. So ChatGPT is available 24/7 unless the server is shut down or it's down for maintenance. But it's basically available 24/7, and you can ask about anything. As I said, as my list says here: school, ducks, history, math, flowers, or anything else at all. Basically, it's here to solve your problems. Yeah, that's basically its main point. So let's move on to the third point: the prompts. Some creative ways to use ChatGPT. Okay, so the first one is for it to write something for us. All right, so most of you know that it can write like pretend short paragraphs, but what you don't know is that you can specify how much words you want, what you want, and how much topics do you want. So let's say write a essay, okay, or let's say email. Let's write an email about, and let's say write a informal email about gathering co-workers for an, I'll be very British here, afternoon tea. All right, and I'm gonna say list 2 reasons why they should come, and then let's say around 100 words should be good enough. Like that. Write an informal email about gathering co-workers for an afternoon tea. List 2 reasons why they should come. 100 words. Subject: afternoon tea with co-workers. Hey everyone, I hope this email finds you well. I want to invite you to join me at afternoon tea next Friday at 3 p.m. in the office break room. It will be a great opportunity for us to take a break from work and catch up with each other. Okay, see, here are 2 reasons why you should come. Relaxation. Okay, taking a break and enjoying a cup of tea with your colleague can be a great way to unwind and reduce stress. Sure, right? We all deserve a little break from the hectic work schedule, and what better way to do that than some tea and good company? Agreed. Networking. This is a great chance to meet and chat with colleagues from different departments or teams that you might not get to interact with on a regular basis. Fair point. Who knows, you might even discover a common interest or project that could lead to new opportunities. 2 solid points: relaxation, networking. All right, please let me know if you can make it so we can make sure to have enough tea and snacks for everyone. Looking forward to seeing you all. I just made this up and it has made a real email. I can literally do this: copy and paste it into my email, and boom, I'm done, right? I can just send this to my colleagues, my colleagues. But let's say we don't want such an informal email. Let's say we want more of like a formal email. Let's say we're going to a job interview, right? And we want to know more about the person, the interviewee, the person who's getting interviewed. So let's say write a formal email asking why they want the job position. All right. And let's say list. Let's do something different. Have put 2 riddles, right? Riddles. Engineering. Let's say engineering questions in the email, and put the answers at the bottom. Very specific, by the way. Let's say 200 words this time. Let's see if we can do this. Subject: request for additional information on job application. Dear hiring manager's name. I hope this email finds you well. Okay, same thing. I recently submitted my application for the job title, position, and company name, and I want to express my continued interest in the role. I'm excited about the possibility of working with your team and contributing to company success. Oh my god, I would like to request some additional information about the positions and requirements, particularly in the areas of engineering. As an engineer myself, I'm interested in learning more about specific engineering challenges and opportunities that this role presents. Additionally, I would appreciate any information you can provide about the technologies and tools that are commonly used in this job, as I'm always looking to stay current with the latest industry trends. To give you a sense of my background and qualifications, I have attached a resume list to my engineering experience and accomplishments. I've all taken the liberty of 2 engineering-related questions that I believe are relevant to the job. How do you prioritize conflicting design requirements such as cost versus performance? Answer: I always begin by identifying the key stakeholders and their needs and expectations. From there, I create a prioritization matrix to evaluate weigh each requirement against each other. By involving stakeholders in this process using a data-driven approach, I'm able to make informed decisions that balance conflicting design requirements. And then the second question is, can you explain your experience with simulation and analysis software such as SolidWorks or ANSYS? I don't even know what these are. I have extensive experience using SolidWorks and ANSYS for design and simulation tasks, including finite element analysis, computational fluid dynamics, and thermal analysis. I am also familiar with other related software such as MATLAB and LabVIEW, and I have used them for data analysis and automation tasks. Thank you for your consideration. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Sincere. Oh my god, this is all made up, right? And yet I feel like this could get an actual job. It's that easy nowadays. You don't have to write anything or do anything. Like, boom, here it is. Like right here, 2 insanely like informal. Right here is really informal, very formal. So wow, it's actually, it's mind-blowing. Even though I knew it could do this, it's still like shocking to actually see it like write all of this for us. Oh, wow. But anyways, let's move on to special prompt number 2. Special prompt number 2 requires informal paragraph, which we have right here, and we're going to make it more formal. So we're going to tell ChatGPT to formalize our paragraph or our email. So can you make my email more formal? Like so. And since they already wrote an informal email, it will probably say yes. So let's wait. Can you make me? Certainly. Here are more formal. Whoa. Oh, okay. Hold on. Stop. I'll repost this. And I'll say, can you make, or does it know? Let's see. Can you make that more formal? Or subject: invitation to afternoon tea with colleagues. Okay, dear colleagues, I hope this correspondence finds you in good spirits and enjoying success in your endeavors. It is a great pleasure that I extend an invitation to each and every one of you. To join me in afternoon tea next Friday at 3 p.m. in our office break room. The occasion will provide us with the opportunity to take a much needed break from our work schedules and catch up with one another. I would like to take a moment to highlight 2 of the many reasons why, oh my god, you should attend. Relaxation. The serene ambience, oh what the frick? The serene ambience of an afternoon tea, coupled with the company of esteemed colleagues, is an ideal way to unwind and distress. It is a perfect way to recharge your batteries and ready yourself for the challenges that lie ahead. Networking. The event is an excellent opportunity to meet and engage with colleagues from different departments or teams that you might not have the chance of, might not interact with frequently. It may surprise you to discover a shared interest or project among that could lead to new opportunities. Please confirm your attendance at the earliest convenience so that we may ensure adequate arrangements for tea and snacks. I look forward to seeing you all there and am excited for what is sure to be a great tea party. a fantastic afternoon. Oh my god. Sincerely, your name. That is crazy. That is actually crazy. From this, right? What is like taking a break and enjoying a cup of tea, right? 2. The serene ambience of an afternoon tea coupled with the company of esteemed colleagues is an ideal way to unwind and distress. Like, it just magical, right? It's completely like, it still blows my mind to this day. Yeah. It's like, it's too good. I can't, like, it can do anything basically, as I told you earlier. Anything is possible. It blows my mind still, even though I know it can do this already because I tested it before. But it's like, wow, just wow, like, it could do this. Oh my god, this is pretty cool. Let's move on to prompt number 3. I'm still mind blown, but yeah, let's move on. So everybody, wants to be more, famous or have more followers on social media, whether that can be, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever, right? You want to have more, more reach to other people, and sometimes it can be hard to find it, but there are some things that can help. Like, for example, for YouTube Shorts and TikTok maybe, and Instagram maybe, there are something called hashtags, and this hashtags, they're used for going to specific groups and getting recommendations, recommending your content to other people, and expanding your reach more. So let's let ChatGPT create some captions for our YouTube video. So let's say create let's say 10, so we can handpick ourselves. Create 10 hashtags for a YouTube video about ChatGPT, which is my video, and I'm going to use 3 of these. Hashtag ChatGPT, hashtag AI. Oh, okay, calm down, brother. Okay, hashtag ChatGPT, hashtag AI assistants, hashtag OpenAI, hashtag language model, hashtag digital assistant, virtual assistant, artificial intelligence, smart tech, future technology, and innovative solutions. Pretty good if you count me in, right? These are, I think I'm going to use ChatGPT, OpenAI, and AI assistants. Probably these 3. Yeah, or maybe even more, but it depends. So I think I like this one. Good. Oh no, not good. All right. But yeah, so as you can see, pretty solid. And you can use this for other things. For example, TikTok. Let's use the same thing, but instead of YouTube, let's try TikTok. Let's see if this will change anything, or is it still going to be the same? Oh, TikTok. Oh, there you go. So it is a little bit more different depending on what app you use. As you can see here, ChatGPT is the same, AI assistant is the same, but then instead of OpenAI, it's TikTok AI, which is different as well. And instead of innovative solutions, actually it's fun with ChatGPT. So this applies more to younger people who might not have the attention span needed to watch a whole YouTube video. And if you're still watching this far, then good job, please watch till the end. But yeah, maybe this is to engage with younger kids, use less complex words, like instead of like what is it, future technology, which might be in here. Actually no, there's none. So it's replaced with fun with ChatGPT, because when you go on TikTok, you don't really go on informative stuff, right? You want to go into like something fun. Not that I use TikTok, but like I feel like that's the main purpose of it. It's entertainment. It's just, yeah, it should be entertaining. But let's say let's do something else. Let's say YouTube Shorts, maybe. No, let's say something. Let's say Instagram. Create a hashtag for Instagram photo about ChatGPT. This is gonna be interesting. Instead of a video, it's a photo. Instead of TikTok or YouTube, it's Instagram. Hashtag ChatGPT, digital assistant, virtual assistant. Actually, it's not too different from our YouTube one, because I feel like YouTube and Instagram is pretty much the same, except for TikTok. That's like the crazy side of things, right? But yeah, that's pretty good. Oh wait, I can do this. Create 10 hashtags for doing the Chinese version of TikTok. Create hashtags for doing video. I'm pretty sure that's what to call it. Oh, it's doing AI. Okay, so it's basically kind of the same as TikTok, but instead of TikTok AI, it's like doing AI. But I don't think it's much of a difference. But anyways, that's it for the hashtags. Let's move on to prompt number 4. So everybody has that one time when they want to tell a joke, right? And they can't really think of a good joke to tell. So it's kind of like an awkward situation, but fear not, because ChatGPT again has got a solution for that. Instead of going to a friend and trying to think of a joke on the spot, we can have a joke prepared about anything you want. So let's say create a joke that uses words, let's say that concerns math textbooks. That is the most random thing I can think of. Math textbooks. Let's see if we can come up with anything creative. Create a joke that concerns math textbooks. Let's see. Why did the math textbook look sad? Because it had too many problems. Oh my god. It actually did it. That's actually a good joke as well. Hey Af, why did the math textbook look sad? Because it had too many problems. Oh my god. Okay, now let's create something else. I didn't believe that would actually work. I didn't even think of that because of too many problems. Oh my god. That concerns the RTX 4090. There is no way there's a joke from this one. No way. I don't. Why is the RTX sent to the? Why was the RTX 4090 sent to the principal's office? Because it was caught cheating on the benchmark test. Wait, was there like a situation when 4090 got cheated on like RTX 4090 cheating on benchmark test? I don't know, maybe like it's scammed a little bit. I'm still like, once again, it's accused of cheating. I don't know. Let's ignore that one because that's pretty much impossible, right? Maybe it's a joke. I just don't get it. But let's say a new one. Create a joke that let's go a little easier on it. Right? Concerns. Golden. MacBooks. I don't know. Hope we because it was case of robbery. Okay, ChatGPT, you're really starting to go downhill, right? Let's say I want to get up another funny one, just one more. Create a joke that concerns I'm looking around to find inspiration. I got it. Pencil case. Let's see. Whoa. Create a joke that concerns pencil case. Why did the pencil case break up with the eraser? Because the what? I don't get it. Let's regenerate response. Why did the pencil refuse to go to school? Because it was tired of getting stuffed with lead every day. What? I don't get it, ChatGPT. You can try again though. Getting stuff with lead every day. Maybe lead is pencil? Alright, let's try again. Create a joke. Let's say a funny joke to be more specific. About an Asian programmer. Please don't say like you can't consider race. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Why did the Asian programmer quit his job? Because he wanted to take a walk. Oh my god. ChatGPT is racist, guys. Why did the Asian programmer quit his job? Because he wanted to take a walk. You know what a walk is? It's like the big pan that Asians use. But then the thing is, he wanted to take a walk, but like it's a walk, right? A walk, like to walk into a walk. Because he wanted to take a walk on the wild side and stir some new code recipes. What? But anyways, yeah, let's move on from that, alright? Let's move on to the fifth prompt. some people tend to struggle with time planning management. Sometimes they go on trips and they don't really have a plan. They don't really time everything out. But as you can see, ChatGPT can fix that. Let's say plan our how much days, guys? Let's say 3-day trip to Japan in Tokyo. And let's put in let's say put in a table format. So it's gonna have little brackets for us. Oh, look at this. Oh, okay. There you go. So it's split into day, activities, and accommodation. Day 1. Arrival at Tokyo. Visit Meiji Shrine. Explore Harajuku District. Shopping at Shibuya Crossing. Try out local street food. Hotel in Shibuya. Visit Asakusa District. Check out Senjoji Temple, Tokyo Skytree. Enjoy a traditional Japanese tea ceremony. Visit Imperial Palace. Explore Akidambara Electric Town. Hotel in Asakusa. Day trip to Disneyland or Disney Sea. Visit Odaiba. Check out Team Lab Borderless. Enjoy a traditional Japanese hot spring bath onsen. Hotel in Odaiba. Note the itinerary is a suggestion that can be modified based on personal preferences. Okay, let's go into more detail. Day 1, day 2, day 3. It's a bit general, right? So let's say instead of planning our 3-day trip, let's say in table format, down to the hour. Let's see. Instead of day, it's gonna be hour now. Oh, okay. So it says, I'm sorry, but planning a 3-day Tokyo trip down to the hour requires extensive knowledge of an. I thought it couldn't do it. It can do it. It actually can do it. What? That's crazy. So it divided into 8 p.m. to 10. Visit Meiji Shrine Jogi Park, right? I assumed it's close together. Then 12. Explore this. Then that would be 2 hours. 3 hours. And then another 3 hours. So it starts off at 8 a.m. and then it ends out at 4. Wow. And this you wake up at 9 to 11. Take a cruise. And then you come back at around 4ish. Yeah, 4ish. And this is around 6. Wait, am I doing math? Yeah, I'm doing math correct. Wow. And then check out from hotel and departure from Tokyo. Insane. This is literally, I just can't explain it. Like, this is, I don't know. As you can see, guys, you have your entire trip, and let's say estimate the price. Estimate the price. Let's see how much it says. The price of 3-day, depending on a variety of factors, including travel accommodation, preference, blah 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 blah. 102. Okay. One way to Narita Airport. 12. Okay. So how much? Ooh, all these are free. Oh, but they have admission fees for Disneyland. Okay, base can 500 to 1,000 per person, excluding airfare and travel insurance. So this is actually not horrible, but not bad either. And yeah, this is pretty good. We can even like make it for Paris or like something else, right? So yeah, this is pretty cool. And if you have struggle planning, you can just do this, like literally, and just a few things, right? Plan out some things you want to go in. Maybe like one day you just leave it so that you can go visit by yourself, or you can just use their recommendation. This is based off the most popular spots and tourist destinations, and it's also I'm pretty sure it's budget friendly as well, because most of the stuff it says are free, right? Many of the activities listed are free. Yeah, there you go. Meiji Shrine, Yogi-Yoke Park, and Imperial Palace, right? So yeah, I think it's pretty cool, and I think I might follow along with like day 1 or something, but like some days I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll follow along day 1. But yeah, if you have problems planning, just use ChatGPT. Again, it can fix all your problems. All right, let's move on to prompt number 6. So everybody, if you're like wants to cook or wants to find your own recipe, and you really want an original recipe, right? Well, ChatGPT, it's a cook as well. Guess what, guys? It's a nerd that can cook, right? So let's say create an original Original chocolate. Everybody loves chocolate chip cookies. Chocolate chip cookie. Create an original chocolate chip cookie recipe. And let's change it to original. All right. Enter. Let's see what it comes up with. Sure, here's a recipe for delicious chewy chocolate chip. Ingredients: 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of baking soda, 1 tablespoon. And preheat your oven. Okay. Mix your flour, baking soda, and salt. Okay. Soften butter, white granulated sugar, light and fluffy, and that's literally it. Wow. That's pretty cool, right? You can have your own recipe. We can even have something more than chocolate chip. You guys can actually use this recipe as well. I'm not gonna use it, but because I don't know how to cook. All right, I don't know how to cook. But basically, I bet this would work. Actually, I don't know, but I think it would work because making cookies, you just like make a little ball, right? And you press them on like a foil or something, and then you put it in the oven, and then you heat it, and then you make it so that it's baked, and then you eat it. Like, it's pretty simple, right? I'm not good at cooking, but I assume it's pretty simple. Let's, instead of original chocolate chip cookie, let's say an original something more lobster sandwich. I don't know, maybe I don't even know if it's lobster sandwich recipe. All right, let's see if it can come up with anything. I wrote sandwich as in sandwich sand, but we ignore that. Here's a delicious recipe for lobster that is sure to impress. 1 pound of lobster meat chopped. Okay, chopped lobster meat. 1 cup of mayonnaise. In a mixing bowl, combine the chopped lobster meat, mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, lemon juice, and celery. Mix with salt and pepper to taste. Slice the. Wow. This lobster sandwich is sure to be a hit at your next lunch or dinner gathering. Wow, it's just, that's amazing. I don't know what to say actually. Like, you don't need to go online to search for any recipe. You can just go to ChatGPT. That's crazy. All right, insane. I'm just shocked. I don't know what to say because I usually am not out of words, but this guy has me out of words for once in my life. Wow. Okay. Let's move on to prompt number 7. Prompt number 7. You know, everybody wants to be a coder, right? A programmer when they grow up. And you know, some people do get to be a programmer, or some people always want to create their own code but just don't know how. And you can go to Stack Overflow, GitHub, etc., etc. But that's kind of copying, right? We don't want to copy code. So instead of doing that, let's give it to ChatGPT and let it code for us, right? And yeah, so let's start coding, shall we? Yeah, coding. So new coding for kids video. Today, guys, I'll be showing you how to make a calculator in Python. But instead of taking 20 minutes to show you and writing my own code, I will be using ChatGPT to write it for me in 2 minutes. Let's go. Create a calculator program in Python. Okay, guys, our code is finished. Now we have to wait for 2 minutes. As you guys can see, it's here. Yeah. You don't need to learn code anymore, guys. I'm being 100% honest. You can come here and you're done. This is like look at this. It's literally like, it's explaining it as well. This is actually, I think this would work. Let me try. I say I'm not gonna try because it's gonna waste time, but I'm pretty sure it will work, right? So you can have mostly any programs. I tried Flappy Bird once because I was really like curious to see it work. It didn't work. It's not as complex yet, so lucky for us coders, we still can keep, you know, pursuing our dreams, right? But most programs, such as calculators, it can really do it, right? But for example, Flappy Birds or like something more complex than this, it can't do it yet. So good for us, right? But I'm sure it will be able to do it very soon though. So make the most use of your time as of now. But yeah, so that is ChatGPT prompt number 7 or 6. Yes, I think 7. So Yeah, it can write your own program. You can even make it write in like Java. No, yeah, you can make it write in Java as well. Wait, what the? What's? Oh, this is. Oh, never mind. This is Opera GX. All right, let's say make translate that code into Java. Let's see, guys. Just watch this. Boom. There you go. It's now in Java. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's magical. I don't even know Java, but this thing knows every single programming language there is. I don't know. I am kind of shocked. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what to say right now. Yes. Oh, it's here. Okay. I'm shocked, but yeah. Okay, that's prompt number 7. I'm getting more like flabbergasted every time I create a new prompt. All right, let's move on to prompt number 8. Everybody has that time when they're in a time crunch, right? They have like no time left to do whatever they want to do. So, for example, read a book, summarize, not summarize. Well, read a book, research on a topic, what's something else? Write a paragraph or anything, right? So everybody wants a shortcut, something short they can read, right? And luckily for you, ChatGPT is there. Let's say summarize, basically shorten down a story. So let's say summarize The Giver in 100 words. Actually, I'll use a different book because I just read The Giver. Let's say everybody has read My Side of the Mountain, right? My Side of the Mountain. Like where that boy goes hide in like a little tree, with like a falcon. Summarize My Side of the Mountain in 100 words. Let's see where this comes. My Side of the Mountain is a novel by Jean Craighead George that tells the story of Sam Gribley, a 12-year-old boy who leaves his home in New York City to live in the wilderness of Catskill Mountain. Sam learns to survive by foraging for food, building shelter, and taming a falcon. He befriends a local boy and a librarian who helps him learn about the wilderness. The novel explores the themes of self-sufficiency, independence, and the relationship between humans and nature. It has been praised for its vivid descriptions of the natural world and its portrayal of a young boy's journey to self-discovery. If I were to submit that when I was in 5th grade, my score skyrocket, right? But oh my god, that's insane. In 100 words, it came up with that. And you can set it 200 words, 300 words, 400 words. It doesn't matter. You can summarize any book, right? You don't have to read anymore. Like if the teacher says, guys, go read the book, My Side of the Mountain. It's due next Friday. So you go and then you know, like maybe I'll do this homework today. I'll do history homework first. I'll do math homework first, and you don't really come up to English homework, and you're on a time crunch. When the teacher says, after you read the book, summarize it. Voila, ChatGPT. It comes in clutch yet again. Summarize every single book in 100 words. Let's say summarize The Art of War in 100 words. You know, The Art of War, basically like a very long book. Very long. Like I especially like say very, very long because it's very, very, very long. Summarize The Art of War in 100 words. Let's see. The Art of War is a classic Chinese military treatise. I can't even know that. I don't even know that word. Sun Tzu that influenced military and business war strategy for centuries. The book discusses various military tactics, the importance of deception, the use of spies, the advantages of attacking, and ultimate weakness. Sun Tzu emphasized the need for careful planning and adaptability, as well as the importance of understanding the strengths and weaknesses of both oneself and one's opponent. The text also emphasizes the need for diplomacy and peaceful resolutions whenever possible, making it a valuable guide not for the military leaders but also for those leadership positions in all areas of life. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Not only does it say in 100 words, but it also has a really, 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 really good, like, good meaning. Good, like, I don't know. It's I've lost for words. It's too cool. It's too cool. Beautiful. It's so good that I don't have words for it. I think it speaks for itself. But yeah, that's the art of war summarized in 100 words, if you guys are wondering. Let's move on to the ninth prompt. Let's move on to creating an essay. All right, guys, an essay, a whole essay on whatever skill level you want. So as you know, sometimes, or you don't, there's English levels. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. A2 was the worst, A1 second worst. It goes like from below bottom, like it kind of flips the scale. Instead of A being good, A is bad. So A2, A1, B2, B1, C2, and C1, C2, right? C2 is the top. We can choose any level we want. So let's say or let's say write an English essay about something interesting. Keyboards. A2 level. A2. Keyboards have become an integral part of modern society, and they are used for a wide range of purposes, from typing out emails and documents to playing video games. The keyboard has undergone several evolutions, from the mechanical typewriter to modern-day computer keyboard, and in each iteration has brought new features and improvements. This is actually not, I feel like this is an A2. This is actually pretty good. Let's try C2. That's top, right? So let's try C2. Keyboards are, oh, there you go. Ubiquitous. What is that? Wow. I don't understand this. It's too good, guys. I thought it was like, it wasn't, like, this was pretty good for me, right? And then just up the level. Instead of saying keyboards have become an integral part of our modern society, it says keyboards are a bit ubiquitous in the digital age, used for everything from work to leisure. They have come a long way from the clunky mechanical typewriters of the past, and their design has been refined to provide greater efficiency and ease of use. Insane. So you can set any skill level you want, right? A2, as you can see the difference between both of them. The vocabulary, you know, the use of punctuation, the grammar, like, you know, the words that they use, everything is so good. Like, wow. Like, perfect. So if you know your English teacher knows that you aren't the best at English, right, you can be very sneaky with it, and you can set it like a lower skill level or a skill level at your choice. For example, A2 is insanely good. I don't understand why it's A2, but it's really good, even for like one of the lowest ones. If you have A2 or A1, like, that's a huge congratulations. Like, I struggle to get A2 or A1. Like, it's pretty hard to get. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to prompt 10. All right, prompt 10. If you're a student now and your teacher has always asked you, you know, you always finish your work on time, right? You always do like everything the quickest as possible, and then they always hit you with the, can you please make a Kahoot about this topic for us? You are just completely like, I finished my work, I want to have free time, I want to finish other homework, or I want to read a book or whatever, and you're hit with a, can you make a Kahoot for us? It hurts, right? So don't worry, guys, I have a solution for you. You can finish this in 2 minutes as well. We can say, make a Kahoot for us about whatever topic you want. Let's say photosynthesis. And if they say at least 10 questions, 10 questions, at least 2 multiple choice questions, at least 2 multiple choice questions. At least 3 true or false questions. 3 true or false questions. And at least 1 slide. Let's say 5. Okay, let's enter this. Let's see where it goes. It's very specific, by the way. I'm sorry, I don't have the ability to create it. Yeah, sample questions you can use. What is the main pigment of use? Chlorophyll. And then you can see it doesn't create the code for us, but it just gives the sample questions, right? So as you can see, and where does the photosynthesis occur in plants? The leaves. What is the primary source of Where is it? Source of energy, light. What gas byproduct of photosynthesis? Byproduct, so it's the output, right? So it's oxygen. Then true or false? There you go. This is the true or false questions. And slide. Which of the following? Da 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 da. Hallelujah. Look, it's done. This is your entire presentation. So copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. It's that easy. It's so easy that you can like do it within 5 minutes, guaranteed. So you guys don't have to do anything anymore. This is it. Your Kahoot is finished. Teacher, I have finished the Kahoot. Now I can have free time. There it is. It's so easy, guys. Use ChatGPT like this and you'll be very successful in school. You'll get high grades, but always make sure that you always do your work, all right? Unless it's absolutely necessary, then do this. But if it's not, I recommend you do your own work. It's more honest and you get to test yourself instead of, using this AI to test. Because what's really the point of, assignments? Is it to get a high grade? For some of you, maybe. But really, I feel like the main point of an assignment is to, evaluate yourself and find out where you, like, when the teacher corrects you, find out where you, like, did something wrong and try to improve on it rather than just do this. But anyways, that is basically it for the prompts. You can find more creative ways of using this by yourself, and if you do find any interesting ways that I didn't cover here, please list them in the comments and I will try them out, and I will see if they're good or bad. Now let's move on to the fourth topic, which is abilities of ChatGPT. So guys, welcome back to the slides, and today we're going to be looking at this is the same video. We're going to be looking at the strengths and flaws of ChatGPT. What is the positive and negative sides of ChatGPT? So the powers and abilities. There's 4 main powers: the effectiveness, accessibility, continual improvement, and consistency. The effectiveness is basically the ability of ChatGPT to answer questions, like difficult ones, quickly and analyze large amounts of data like effectively. So it's basically the mega mind of everybody, then like the nerd of all nerds. Like if all the nerds combined on Earth, it would equal to ChatGPT, right? All the little geeks that like research about this topic every single day, they wouldn't amount to a fraction of ChatGPT's knowledge. I'm actually being serious. Like, it's insane. It's just so cool. And consistency. Consistency is basically the being able to provide answers that are consistent. Like, they're pretty like accurate, and it's also objective, which means it's not as biased as some sources online. It's accessible, which means everybody can access it all the time and everywhere they are, as long as they have internet connection. And continual improvement. It improves itself while we're also improving. So it grows along with us, not letting us grow by ourselves. Yeah. Now some weaknesses and flaws of ChatGPT is the lack of emotion, no context, dependence, and limited creativity. Lack of emotion. Of course, it's an AI. It cannot tell emotion. Some people might say AI is going to catch up with us really soon. It probably will in some cases, such as knowledge and intelligence. But humans have something that AIs don't. Emotion. We can feel emotion much better than AI. Maybe AI, it can look at somebody's face and goes, hey, that person is sad, happy, or whatever, right? But when you're talking, a human can understand emotions better. I don't know how to explain this, but it's built into our genetics to understand how somebody's feeling, right? Like sometimes you can walk into the room and somebody looks happy, right? You talk to them a bit, but you feel like something's off, like something is just not correct. Something is like, they're not normal. Something must have happened, right? And AI, it probably couldn't do what we did. Like we have a consciousness that we know already about this person. Like maybe they're having a good conversation to other people. It's like, oh, it's a good conversation, nothing's wrong. But if we're like, we really know that person, we know something's like off, even if it's like a little bit, we can tell. No context. For example, if you were to say something like, how do I say it out of context? Well, if you were to take something out of context and ask the AI, it wouldn't get it. Like pretend right, like that, right? One word, right. It wouldn't get what you're saying. Like what, right? What? There's no context behind it, right? You have to say write about this topic, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty obvious for everybody, so it's not too important. But for sometimes it is kind of important because you're being too general and doesn't get it. Dependence. So as we know, all AIs, if you watched my videos before, it comes from a train set. This train set is provided by the people who created it, and even if the AI train set is biased, or have some bias or some untrue information, it will relay that information to us, and we will receive that, not knowing that's inaccurate. So it's really dependent on the information that is given. But rest assured, we can trust. We can trust the people who gave the information, because they are pretty how do you call it? Pretty business-like when they do this, and they're pretty like. There's one word I just can't think of it. Oh my god, they're pretty disciplined, or I can't think of the word. It's like, it's right there. They're pretty strict. They're pretty strict when it comes to providing information to the AI. So rest assured that should be okay. Limited creativity, and this is another point where humans have more of than AI. Our creativity, our ability to make art, make music. I have tried to make AI make music before. It sounded absolutely horrible. Like ding 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 ding. Atrocious. But people like Mozart, Beethoven, I don't know any other famous piano players, but people who make music, it's like it's very cool, right? Better than AI. So we have more creativity in making art or whatever, and we have more emotion. So these are the two things that we're ahead of AI, and we should keep that to ourselves and try to expand on it as much as possible. So yeah, that is the weaknesses and flaws. And welcome to the bonus section of I don't know how to edit that part, so I had to make it by myself. I'm sorry. But let's welcome to the bonus section of my personal experiences with ChatGPT. This happened around 1 week ago. So I had what? Yes, the English essay. So I had to read The Giver by Lois Lowry. If you have read it, it's a pretty good book. It's about this kid in a dystopian community that not dystopian, utopian community, but some people view it as dystopian because everything is controlled, and it's very unemotional. It lacks a lot of description, but it's like a brainwashed community basically. And this kid named Jonas, he sees beyond. He basically he sees past the brainwash of the community, right? He sees the outside world, which they call elsewhere. And it has 23 chapters. Let me show you. So it only has 23 chapters, this book, and the ending is a bit weird. Jonas tries to escape the community, right? And once he escaped, he sees the outside world, and then boom, story ends. We don't know what happens to Jonas. We don't know if he can find outside world. We don't know if he can fit in. We don't know if it's the outside world or he just looped back around the community. There's a lot of things that can happen, right? And my assignment was to write chapter 24. We had to write 600 plus words, and we were given 4 days. And guess how much time I used, guys? I used 3 minutes. I used 3 minutes out of the 4 days that were given, because I just went to ChatGPT and I typed, write The Giver chapter 24, 600 words, and everything came out. It's a whole story. It was they made a story about an old man. Jonas went to this village and they found an old man or something, and the old man gave him a book, and the book was about how the people of their community lived. And Jonas went to his old community, and he kind of started a revolution and unbrainwash people, kind of. It's really interesting. I couldn't even think of it. I was gonna make Jonas live a normal life in the community, happily ever after, right? But no, this story just blows my mind. But anyways, yeah, that's my personal story. I had a lot more encounters. There's one time I didn't finish my history homework on time, and I used ChatGPT to help me. I had to write about a country's problems, and I chose Argentina because that's where the goat comes from. That's where Messi comes from. So I had to write Argentina's problems, and tried searching on Google. There's really nothing. So I went to ChatGPT, and it said the government, the political issues, and the excessive spending of the government, etc. So yeah, ChatGPT overall very good, right? Very nice, very clean, very efficient for us to use. And yeah, I recommend this to anybody who is, starting AI, want to try out something different and want to try out the capabilities of AI. Show this to somebody who doesn't believe in AI, that thinks AI, oh, it's just something that people say, right? Show them this. Show them what the AIs can do. All right, so yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a bit long, but I think it's really worth it. This is everything you need to know about ChatGPT. See you later. Bye for now. Thank you. I forgot to add that slide.